We'll go on to John in North Hollywood. How are you?
Hey, man.
Pretty good.
Hi.
It says here that you've got proof for God's existence that doesn't depend on religion.
Yes, I do. And I just want to say I'm a little nervous while I'm talking, so if I sound a little funny, I'm sorry, okay?
Just go ahead and give us your proof, because the first caller we had today said you couldn't be done.
Okay, well, let me tell you, I have multi-religious friends, and the way I look at it is, I've read up on the Torah, I've read the Old Testament, the New Testament, and the way I look at it is, you can't say one religion is right and say the other one is wrong. That automatically gives the atheist idea that all religion is full of poop, you know. But this answer is going to satisfy everybody, because it goes. This is how it works. Atheists, scientists, even people of religion, all have to admit that there was a beginning. And as far as I know, that beginning that's been proven has been I think the atom, or whatever created Adam. Now we can say that.
The what?
Did you say atom or atom?
Yeah, atom.
ATOM?
Yes.
That's not the beginning.
Okay, the thing that created, I forgot its name. Let me just tell you that whatever the first thing was, that's God, because God is supposed to be the beginning. So it's automatically the atheism is wrong, because if that you have a lack of belief, right? You believe that people. I mean that was wrong. Anyway, we were too nervous, but the point is that God is real, you know, because even if every religion is wrong, we all look at it like the creator. We worship a creator, and we put in beliefs, as in like Hindus have their beliefs, Christians have their beliefs.
John?
Muslims have their beliefs,
No,
Jews have
actually,
their
we don't
beliefs.
worship a creator.
Yeah, and John, can you...
You guys will.
Yeah, but can you tell me anything about this creator that you think is real?
Yeah, well, I believe in Jesus.
Okay, why?
I mean, I want to give a satisfying answer to everybody. I'm not a hardcore religionist. You know, I'm not a radical to say, okay, no, I won't listen to other people's ideas.
Well, you know, Jesus was kind of a hardcore radical who you started off by saying you can't say one religion's right and others are wrong, and Jesus would disagree with you. So I'm having trouble figuring out how you...
Would.
Yeah.
He probably would. But see, I'm not a saint, so I can't say, you know, I don't think for I think for myself, you know. But I have my belief.
I'm good with people thinking for themselves.
It teaches you to be a good person.
Does it?
It does. It actually does. It's just people who abuse the religion, because nowhere in the Muslim religion, Christian religion, Jewish religion does it say go rape a little kid. No, that's humans. That's humans that go rape kids. All the crusades, those are done by people
so
confusing other people.
So I agree with you that nowhere in the Bible does it flatly say go rape a little kid, but I do not agree with you that the absence of a specific prohibition means that the Bible is teaching, or Christianity is teaching people to be good. I don't know how you got there.
Because if you follow the commandments,
yes,
regardless of which religion you choose, even Satanism teaches you how to be a good person. You understand? And although while I'm on the subject of Satanism, I try to avoid Satanism.
John.
Satanism is much better. Yeah.
Yeah, John, you do realize that the commandments of different, well, actually not all religions have commandments, but the equivalent of commandments of different religions, that some of those are competing, right? That they can't both be true? And yet you're saying...
Sure. I know. I understand. I believe that as well. It's just, that's why I said I'm not a radical. I don't take my religion as to heart. I don't, you know, whenever it's...
so it doesn't really matter to you what's
I'll
true?
listen to it and I'll learn from it.
It doesn't really matter to you whether it's true? You're just kind of picking and choosing the good bits that you like?
Of course. No, not. Well, I follow it, but I'm open to people's opinions. You know, because it's look.
You follow what?
I follow my religion.
But yes. Does anybody else follow your religion other than you?
How so? Of course, Christianity.
Well, I mean,
in my household.
you've kind of described this. You've described a rather esoteric religion that's pretty much the religion of John. It doesn't necessarily map to anything I'm familiar with. So, I mean, you may call it Christianity, you may not, but you seem to just kind of pick out whatever you want and follow that because it feels right to you.
Even if I do that, it's not wrong, is it? Even you see, even if I'm
do you care about
what I want,
do you
and
care?
I'm a Christian, and then we say God's going to punish me for it, right? But you can't say God's going to punish me. God needs to tell
I don't think God's going to punish you.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get punished for it.
I don't think God's going to punish you.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
asking you whether or not you care whether your beliefs are true.
Of course, I would love to actually believe, Jesus is my God, he's the real God, but there's all these other gods, you understand?
Okay.
So
John?
I'm more of an open book.
John, yeah, you're an open book, all right. And so when I ask if you care whether or not your beliefs are true, and you say yes, so how do you go about determining whether or not your beliefs are true?
Well, they're look, okay. In Christianity, as well as every other religion, people follow these religions because it's their perception of what God looks like. See,
so it's just whatever feels right to you. That's what you go with.
Sure.
Okay, that's not a very reliable way of determining the truth.
That's not a path to truth. It's actually pretty much the exact opposite of what we would consider to be a reliable path to truth. One of the things about truth is that it is independently verifiable. That's how we figure out whether or not that's how we justify labeling some people delusional and locking them away, is because they care only about their own understanding of reality, and whatever they experience and understand is true to them. The truth isn't true to individuals. Truth is just truth.
You just described humanity. Isn't that both atheism and religion?
No.
Because it comes down to the person. The person. If you give a great example to an atheist, okay, and he still chooses to not believe.
No.
Then
We don't choose to believe or not believe.
So it's not a matter of just choosing to believe. Atheism, first of all, isn't an ism. There's no dogma, tenets, rituals. There's nothing to it. It's just a label for people who don't believe in God. And so,
but there is a God.
Okay,
because the first thing
I'm aware that you believe that, and I'm aware that you think you can prove it, but
I'll prove it right now.
You have not even come close to hardly attempting to do so.
Okay, I'll do it right now.
Okay, good.
Do you believe in the beginning that some particle, some energy, something created everything?
No,
Not
created
necessarily.
something, no.
And how was an atom created?
Don't know.
Yeah.
It says it. Somebody did research on it. That they actually proved that some sort of energy, positive, negative energy, collided and created an atom.
Well, I tell you what, why don't you email us with the peer-reviewed study that demonstrates that?
So,
and we'll be happy to evaluate it.
The reason we're kind of doing this is because, and there's no way to not be slightly insulting, but it's clear that you don't understand the subject that you're talking about, and so your question is kind of ill-formed. Do I believe in a beginning? Well, I accept the Big Bang model is the best current explanation we have of the origins of the universe as far back as we can trace it. As we said earlier, what happened before then, or even if there was a before, is something I can't answer, and something that I don't think anybody can answer.
Because the Big Bang had to have a key element, right? The first thing, whatever it was, they say the dust part. I'm not sure exactly how the Big Bang works.
John, let's assume that I agreed with you, okay, that there had to be a first cause.
Okay.
Let's say that I agreed with you.
Then
what on earth makes you think that first cause is a being that thinks and acts and not just?
That's exactly why I said that I could satisfy the atheist in specific, because it doesn't need to. We're focusing on disproving a religion. That's what you're.
No, you said you could prove. You said you could prove God, and I said that even if I agreed with you that there had to be a first cause, you've demonstrated no reason to think that first cause is a thinking being, let alone a God.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be conscious, but the idea.
So God
of
doesn't need to be
is supposed
conscious?
the beginner, the creator, the one who sparked the creation, the one who created everything.
Ah,
It doesn't need to
so
be
you're
part
just
of religion.
using, so you're just
It could be
using,
an
you're
atom or
just,
the Big Bang.
John, you're just using the label God to point to whatever the hell it was that started it, whether it was a being or not, right?
Yeah.
Not remotely interested in that sort of taking a word and using it. If you think you could prove God by redefining God, why on earth would you bother calling us?
I'm not to define God as saying he's the beginner, the one who created everything. And you're trying to make me give you. I'm trying.
John, I can redefine God to be this coffee cup, and I can prove to you absolutely this coffee cup exists. Does that sound honest?
It does exist, but did it create everything? Did it spark the creation? No. Was it the beginning? No. It was created. It was created. By man.
Why on earth would you call the cause of the universe God without justification? Unfortunately, the show is over. We are out of time. Thanks, everybody.